What is up?
Dude, I'm gonna say it.
What?
I'm gonna say it. Better late than never.
It was almost never. I'm
It's
telling you.
close.
It ended up being so to put together the video for tonight ended up being a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Didn't realize the book was so long. The narration they really take their time with. I didn't have time to go over it and make sure it's right, so there may be errors in it. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll watch it together. Anyway, it is Thursday, the 29th of September, 2022. We are here for another, let's say, late night episode of the Mad Chatter.
Got to watch the game. That was nice.
Yeah, I didn't.
You should have worked on it next to the TV.
It was, I was actually using the TV as a monitor, so.
Oh, that kind
Yeah.
of killed that then. Yeah.
And then Claire and the kids were watching a movie, so they were good enough to leave me alone, so. But anyway, so what's going on, brother?
Oh, dude, I'm stoked. It's always amazing to have the show with the Mad Chatter, where we get to talk about whatever the fuck we feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, we're bringing back an oldie. We're going back to reviewing a comic.
Yeah.
Like we used to do on the old comic book poser show.
Yep. And I have missed reviewing comics.
Yeah.
That was
100%.
one of the best things about them, getting to read a comic and chopping it up with your buddies. So,
dude,
this week we have Vanish, #1, written by Donny Cates, and it was illustrated by Ryan Stegman, which is a pretty awesome duo, if I do say so myself. And it's nice to see them in a creator-owned space because they get to do whatever they want. I really like the fact that this is Donny Cates working outside the confines of Marvel. Doesn't have to answer to anybody. Stegman's art is always sick, and I think he obviously, well, I shouldn't say I know he took the direction on the art and took very little input from Donny Cates. So it is spectacular. Donny Cates known for his twists, and there was a couple of them in the first one.
Oh God, yeah, man.
So I'll start right off the bat by saying I think the first twist was naming the book Vanish.
100%.
After Baron Vanish, the main, as far as we can tell so far, #1, the main bad guy. Do you by any chance have a copy of it in front of you?
You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course.
Well, once you get into it, I wanted you to pop it open and show some of the big splash pages are pretty amazing.
Oh, 100% on that.
So how did you feel about it? What were you thinking? Give me your elevator speech, like your quick, if you were to explain this book to somebody really quick, what would you do?
I had to do the better late than never and hit out 20 people and let them know that we're live right now so they can come on over. If I was going to sum up this book in a few words, and they're all going to be expressive words because that's the way it is. Mysterious,
Mm-hmm.
magical.
Yeah.
What's a word that would describe that depth,
Okay.
like and layers, right?
I would say gritty.
Yeah.
And like you said, magical. I mean, I don't think Donny Cates left a character archetype out of this. I mean, you had superheroes, you had wizards, you had barbarians, you had, like, I mean, it was all in there.
Well, on that, oh yeah, we're gonna do a deep dive I read, and then we're gonna do an amazing read along. But we want to do our deep dive first. The so this is what I think is amazing. Superheroes. They're not really superheroes. They're people from the other world.
Yeah.
He says
Cool,
it.
right?
He says it outright.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh snap.
Which was
dude.
actually amazing the way this book wrapped up. Was just, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
We'll get to I mean, do we have a spoiler alert here somewhere?
I think we do. We do have a spoiler alert one.
Let me just add one.
But if you haven't read this, y'all go get a copy.
It is a week old already.
I have never, ever, Donny Cates' Venom was okay. Donny Cates' freaking Hulk is okay, right? Everybody's like, well, it's the best Venom ever. It's one of the best Hulks ever. And I'm like, yeah, but did you read his shit before?
Yeah, it is. And that's why we're getting Donny Cates back. Unencumbered, no guardrails. That's what I like.
Papa! Yeah, the Donny Cates pre-Marvel was amazing. Mm-hmm. And whenever he reaches out and says, I want to do an indie again, he wants to do one of his own properties. I mean, they do not let down. They're so good. We'll do a basic premise of the story. We don't want to spoil a bunch, right? Because we want you to go out and read it. But so the book starts off with a guy that's strung out.
Yeah.
He's on mountains of downers and alcohol.
He's on uppers to take care of his downers, and
he takes uppers to get back up, and he gives downers to go down. I mean, he's constantly whatever, and he's like, and this is my reward for saving the whole fucking world when I was 14 years old. I mean, art it's great.
Yeah, it's good, and I love a nice image book with the nice glossy pages. It's just a higher quality book.
It truly, I mean, the only people that do them better, honest to God, is Bad Idea.
Yeah.
That's it.
But, again, it's a bad idea.
I understand. I still own them all.
I know. But yes, but as far as the major companies go and most of the indies, it's just a high quality item. But anyway, back to the story. So this guy's strung out,
and he gets jumped.
Yep.
Like page 2, he gets jumped by thieves, and they're like, dude, your fucking wallet's empty, you piece of crap. And they kick him more, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, at least we got your address. We'll just go to your house and see what you got.
Yeah.
And, dude, that's when you think, dun, 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 a hero's here to save the day.
Dude, when that guy showed up, I was like, oh, no. This character looks like a total knob. Like, I hope this is just a quick flash.
Right? He looks like a cross between fucking Robin and Beast Boy almost.
Yeah, the gay Robin, though.
Yeah. 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 And I mean, it's good, but he beats up the fucking the robbers. Pretty sure they're dead, honestly.
I mean, he pretty much pulled a super move on them.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much. It looks like they're dead, but then our freaking main character looks like his chest is on fucking fire. He's like, the signal on my chest, it's burning, but that's impossible, right? And here's dude thinking he just saved the day. He's like, whew, I fucking needed that. All covered in blood and fucking gore.
I really enjoy the way Stegman draws faces too.
God, yeah.
They're very expressive.
Right? And he's like, I fucking know you. He's like, oh, I got a fan club, huh? He's like, we just got here, man. There's no way you know me. And he rips open his shirt. And first thing fucking dude is freaks out and panics. And you have no idea why.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the all-known narrator, right? Black text, guys. Black text. If you don't remember from my rant and rave a long time ago, black text. That's the omnipotent one telling the story. So he's like
speaking it.
So he's like, so here's a fun story. Let me tell you all about this holy fuck magical realm. And you're like, what the fuck does this have to do with what the fuck was going on?
Yeah. So this I don't know if I'd call this maybe a minor twist, because you weren't expecting this to be where this went. From a strung out guy in an alley, you don't expect a magical world. And that's an awesome
where there's like unicorns and dragons and castles and
you know what? And I looked. What do you think there's any reason that big kind of tower is shaped like a cross?
It's got to have something to do with the religion, because they don't really have the religion; they have the magic, right? They worship the magic,
right? But a cross.
So it comes out that this is the Mist Lands of Everkeep.
Yeah.
Right? And this is where our main character is originally from.
Both these characters.
Well, you go back and you look at the kid's childhood, and that's where Baron Vanish comes in, right?
Yep.
And Baron Vanish was there to try to conquer all and destroy all, because he wanted to rule humans.
He's
with
your
magic.
Oh shit! What? He's your Voldemort.
Yeah, honestly.
So
straight up Voldemort. And I mean, the guys, they look pretty badass.
Yeah.
Look, he has a nose. It ain't no Voldemort. Although this guy does kind of look like Dumbledore. But so there's the bad guy army, right? But then there's the good guy army. So you see his whole world ending, right?
So
and now you're like,
they show this beautiful world, and then they blow it up.
They blow the whole thing up. Gone. And then you're like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Wait. But wait. Let's explain that too. So then you can go back and they start explaining all that. It's I don't want to go much more, right? But needless to say, dude he breaks some rules. He's supposed to be the chosen one, right?
Oh, man, I really want you to show the last panel.
I'll show the last panel.
But it would super ruin it. But it's such a badass panel.
I'll show it. I just won't show it to the point where they can, like, I'll make sure they can't read it. Right? But there you go. So that's our main character at the end of this book. But it makes you go, what the heck?
I
multiple times.
yes.
And the twist at the end, right? I won't tell you like he figures out that all the superheroes in the world are actually the Vanish's other members. That he killed Vanish, but he didn't kill all the rest of them. They all escaped, so they're all posing as superheroes on Earth.
The best panel in the whole book was the one where I want to say he says magic is bullshit.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
What it was?
I'll show that. That's a great one.
Oh, but just him. Yeah.
Yeah. He says, so there's 3 rules that you can't break, right? But the last, I'm not going to tell you all of them, right? The last one, and under no circumstances, by punishment of death. I know you're angry, but please think carefully, boy. There is no magic in this world that can hurt me. Right? That's what he says. Then
yep.
Look, black box. May anyone bring an object back from that world? He says, well, yeah. And he says,
yeah, the next panel down is just
blew the dude's brains right out. He says F magic.
Yep.
And look at the text, right? Just giant freaking words, blam.
Yeah. That is
and there's a bunch of these hidden throughout the book.
Yes.
That they're words that if you don't look right, you just don't see it.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
There's help written in here behind him. And then there's another one where a mountain looks like keys, and like it's weird. Like they really are. They're hiding words behind in the text, and I don't know.
Yeah,
book.
Yeah, I literally read it twice because I was like, I felt I would catch something every other page and be like, well, what did I miss the page before? So I was like, I'm going to go through it again and just really study the panels.
But so here's the leader of the good guys, right? He's supposed to be the all-powerful good guy that he used to be the master of the bad guy Vanish, right? He's like, killing you will break my heart. And he's like, well, dude, I got a secret for you. You never really taught me anything. And then there's all their freaking body parts, and they're blown up all over the other students. Yeah. God. It's bloody. It's gory.
Yeah.
It's got magic.
Well,
it's got superheroes.
I think this is why Donny Cates and Stegman pair up so well, is because Donny Cates writes lots of action. It's full of action and full of twists. And his writing with Stegman's art, I think, is just a perfect pair, and I cannot wait to see.
Yeah.
I have no clue what's going to happen in the next issue.
Yeah,
no idea.
Like it leaves
where the story's going to go.
It leaves you begging for the next issue because you're like,
yeah.
It does. I mean, it drew me in. It drew me in good.
Yeah,
like 100% drew me in.
Well, in the age we have now of, binge watching TV shows, it's like, oh, why couldn't you just come out with a trade paperback first?
Yeah,
so I could get like 5 issues deep.
It's that instant gratification we're all used to nowadays. That's why so many people don't watch new shows that come out weekly, is because patience is a virtue, and so many people don't have it.
Yeah, I just remember when I used to go get books, and it was like, you'd sit there, you'd be like, Sunday, you're like, oh, what do I got to do this week? Oh, Wednesday. And then you would just be waiting all like Monday. You're like, okay, 2 more days. Tuesday, one more day. Like, Can't wait to see what happens in New Mutants.
Oh, so Logan comes to Deadpool. That's what happens.
That is a fact.
I'm super excited.
I have not seen the trailer yet. Should I pull that up? Should we watch
It's not
it?
really so
Or
much
not
a
a trailer. I mean the announcement, I should say.
Yeah, it's a sneak. You know, it's a sneak. Wolverine 88 is going to blow up. Hulk 181 is going to go up. New Mutants 98 is going to go up. You find it?
Yeah, it's just stupid ads.
Ah.
Hey, everyone.
All right, throw it up.
Hey, everyone. We're extremely sad to have missed D23, but we've been working very hard on the next Deadpool film for a good long while now. I've had to really search my soul on this one. His first appearance in the MCU obviously needs to feel special. We need to stay true to the character, find new depth, new motivation, new meaning. Every Deadpool needs to stand out and stand apart. It's been an incredible challenge that has forced me to reach down deep inside, and I have nothing. Yeah, just completely empty up here and terrifying. But we did have one idea. Hey, Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ron.
Oh, they cut the music out. That's terrible.
Yeah, that was probably the funniest part.
Because it's straight up freaking what's your name singing.
Yeah.
And you can literally, because they put the words Hugh up there,
Yeah.
you can imagine her singing it instead of
Yeah.
you. Like
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
you can hear her singing it. It's funny.
Excuse me.
So that was.
Yeah, so I mean the MCU's gotten a little cheesy. I was disappointed with Love and Thunder. It was
Absolutely
pretty campy. Like
way too campy.
They've turned Thor into just a walking joke.
He's literally one of the most powerful mutants in the freaking world. Not mutants, but
gods
in the world, right? And they turn him into a freaking walking slapstick.
Yeah, it's just
where he's having romantical freaking problems with his hammer and lightning bolt and axe. And I'm like, okay, dude.
Yeah. If they would have said a comedy involving Thor and done it as a short or put it on like Disney Plus or something, like this kind of extra stuff, I would have thought it was hilarious.
But not a major MCU motion picture, dude.
No, absolutely not. It's I mean, it's insulting to, I mean, I don't know, how was it received with the public? Did everyone think
mixed
it was
reviews? Mixed reviews all across the board. I'll tell you what, man, I loved Christian Bale as freaking Thor.
He was amazing. Absolutely, he was.
Like, there were no jokes with him. It was all like, let's do this. But I'm going to kill you.
But when it was Thor and whatever else, it was, and then they would go to Gore, and it was a different movie. It was like he wasn't. Now, they said he didn't see any other actors. He did all his scenes by himself. Like, he wasn't interacting with anyone.
Yes.
So it makes sense that why he was so good, because he didn't have to hear that other bullshit dialogue.
Right?
So it was like two separate movies. And now I want to see a Gore the God Butcher movie. Because Christian Bale was amazing. I don't care if I ever see another Thor movie.
Oh, I completely agree with you on that one.
Here we were putting the first Journey into Mystery, listening to the Golden Record, and then that steaming pile of dog shit shows up. Ugh.
I'm glad I didn't go see it in theaters. This is one of the first ones I haven't seen in theaters.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters either.
Because I heard it was a nonstop joke factory, and I didn't. So Ant-Man, I would expect that more from, right? Lots of jokes, Paul Rudd cracking it up.
Yeah. I mean,
Ant-Man was a little bit more funny than Thor.
yes. Yeah. I mean, not originally, but over the years, but Thor has never been a jokey character in comic books.
No.
So, I don't know. It was disappointing, to say the least. And
all right,
if they keep moving forward with this kind of crap, I'm done watching the movies.
Dude, so fucking...
I'll go back to watching the DC's or the CW's version DC stuff.
I have not been disappointed with anything DC other than Wonder Woman 88 or whatever it was, 84.
Yeah, most of the Batman movies have been good. I'm trying to think. I still have not seen, and it's something I need to download. I still have not seen Swamp Thing that was on their that really short-lived DC streaming channel. I still haven't seen that yet, and I really wanted to see it. And I heard it was good.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, do you want to talk about the move or the record and
so
we're going to put up?
Let me talk about what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to be doing Superman. So I have the record and the comic for the Batman and the Superman. They were loaned to me by somebody else who paid a large amount of money for them. I copied the record. Jelly couldn't find the comic digitally anywhere.
No,
we couldn't search for it. We couldn't find it because we come to find out that it was a completely original story that only was in the comic that came with the record.
Yeah, it was just a one-off bundle.
So I had to get Ty Salazar's permission to go through and scan the pages. He gave me permission yesterday, and I started scanning through them, and I'm not gonna get this done in time. There's no way. But I'd already had the audio for what we're gonna do, which is my favorite. I've been waiting for forever. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Can't wait. But really looking forward to this, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. We'll clip it somehow and make it a lone icon that you can go and peruse and check out because it deserves it.
So a little backstory on Santa Claus versus the Martians. So it was actually first a film.
Yep.
In 1964. Now, I remembered this from the Mystery Science Theater 3000 in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They had it on there, and it was
awesome,
hysterical. Now, the comic is pretty close to the actual movie. I mean, I think it's based on the script. It's not quite as funny as the movie, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. So,
is there an intermission?
There is not.
Okay. So, just to prepare yourselves, guys, if you want to go get a drink or a snack or something, you might want to. Me and Jelly might talk for a minute or two and let you go get it, because this is actually quite long.
I believe it's about 33 or 34 minutes.
It's the longest we've done so far.
It would basically be like both sides of a golden record. So 2 issues of a comic book.
Yeah.
So it's good though. I mean, it's a good story. It'll be one of those things you throw on a playlist or something when you're falling asleep that you can throw on. I enjoy it. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So it's it's a Dell book. So it was from those
Dell movie classics.
Movie classics, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So 12 center, 1964, I believe.
66.
64
okay, was the movie.
Book. Okay.
Yeah, 66 is when they did the comic.
Yeah, okay. So, and then in the 90s it caught heat being a Mystery Science Theater that we all got to enjoy it again. And then when you showed me that, I was like, I didn't even know there was a comic book and record for it. So I was like, whoa, I cannot wait for that. So we'll go ahead. I have not previewed this, so I don't know if there's going to be sync issues or anything. I know there are comic panels and there is sound. So
I think that's all we need at this point, brother.
Yeah.
Let's just knock on wood and call it a day and hit play.
All right, let me find where it went. Santa Martian, that's it.
Ooh.
All right. Enjoy.
Claus Conquers the Martians. Santa Claus.
Just trying to see
You'll
if
be
this...
ready by Christmas Eve. Planet.
And angrily, Hulda starts
What the
toward
heck?
Santa Claus. Quickly.
Well, none of the panels showed up. Should we just listen to a black screen?
I don't know.
I mean, it is pretty good.
That's what we're going to be doing next week.
No, I was going to cut up some
clips,
some stuff for it. Yeah. That's freaking disappointing. Wonder why that's the case. Let me open up the file and see if it's something I can fix really quickly. What was it called? Santa Martian. Say, if those things for some reason are not showing up, I'm going to be so salty because that took me so many hours.
It's all right.
Oh, no. I see what it is.
What?
I rendered it. Oh, they were hidden for some reason.
Oops.
Oh, man. Let me see how long it'll take.
To re-render.
Yeah. Send to media coder. Did you read any other books this week?
Not really. I have a
Yeah, I
stack
haven't-
to read.
Yeah, I haven't gotten my books yet this week. So I was actually looking forward to. I had to read the Vanish digitally.
So here's some of the other stuff I picked up. I had to get the Neil Gaiman Sandman. The Netflix,
What?
the Netflix cover. Did you see it?
No, I don't think I did
Oh,
see
dude,
it.
it's sexy. Right there.
Oh, yeah, like a movie poster. That's cool. Wait, did I order that? I don't know. I might have.
I was thinking about this and my Iron Fist, and I'm like,
Well, you
get
got to
his
get the
signature
actor.
on here,
Yeah,
right?
send it over to Britain. I'm sure that dude's going to be at a ton of cons.
Dude, he's gonna have to. And then picked up another copy of Judgment Day because it's taking off.
Nice.
And then I got another run of Edge of Spider-Verse.
Another Spider-Ham.
With the first appearance of the handicapped Spider-Man.
So I have not even started this series yet. So I have not gotten to see the new characters.
Dude, I mean, some of them.
That almost looks like a J. Scott.
Right, but it's not.
No, I know.
And then you got this girl.
Yeah.
And because of it, I had to get this. This is the 1 in 25, the design variant of her. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that.
She British?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I figured it was worth a shot. I like that she has a giant afro. When she charges her body with lightning, with electricity, it goes all froey. And then I did pick up one other book the other day. I guess I could show it.
Yeah.
I'll show it. Let me grab it.
So it looks like it's going to take about 25 minutes to render. What? Oh.
Maybe we'll save it for next week or something.
Well, I mean, I was thinking maybe you could talk a little bit about what you've got coming up.
Oh, I was going to do that after I showed this book.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
like
That's,
just a freaking
big-
gorgeous copy.
Big book.
And Mrs. Presser is gonna be working on it here soon and making it look ultra beautiful.
Did
I'm
she
thinking
get
it's gonna end up
her
getting.
light box yet?
She's got her stuff all picked out. We just got to go get it.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know how it was working.
Well, she's been working a lot, and then I've been, not gonna lie, I've been needing baby in here. I had an ear infection, and then everything else. But
Man cold.
yeah, dude, I'm 42 years old. I shouldn't get a goddamn ear infection.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a kid's disease.
Did you get your baby food stuck in your ear?
Right? I'm on, dude. The only thing was like, they gave me amoxicillin, right? They told me he's going to put me on amoxicillin and eardrops. And I'm like, oh, dude, that yummy pink fucking medicine from when I was a kid. Can't wait. Then they give me these giant ass fucking horse tablets. And I'm like, where's my pink liquid? They're like, that's
Did
just
you go to
for
VA?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you expected anything besides the biggest fucking pills you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. The good news is, and this is good news for the community, I think, is this is what Jelly wanted me to talk about, and I'll talk about it. It was going to be released tomorrow, but I'm going to talk about it tonight. And you know what? Anybody that's here, I might throw it out there and let somebody have one. I am doing a mystery box, and we're going to call it What the F Was J1 Smoking? $420 mystery box. It has well over guaranteed value. There's multiple boxes that are in multiple hundreds of dollars more than the cost of the box. I've got at least 2 boxes that are worth over $700.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was privy to be able to see what was going into the boxes, so I am ineligible for one. But any box I would be personally happy with. I would say there is a 1 in 5 chance of a grand prize because I think there are 2 boxes that are, and maybe 3 that can be considered grand prizes by any other standards.
And I think I think there's 1 box out of the 10 it's still above cost, but it's just not like as much as the others. I'd say it's probably around 500 in value. But anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking. That's still a good box, though.
I know.
That's still a very good box.
But I'm only going to have 10 of these things total.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be $420. Each box is guaranteed a signature series slab. Could be a metal, could be silver, could be new. I mean, could be actor signed, could be artist signed. I mean, I
think more than half of them are multiple SIGs too.
Uh-huh. Quite a few of them have more than 1 SIG for sure.
Yep.
And besides that, they all have amazing raw books in there with them.
Yeah.
All of them. Keys, super rare stuff.
Yep. Ratio variants.
Yeah, I put a lot of 1 in 25s and 1 in 50s and spread them out across the board on all of them. Like,
And those
Like-
are, and the good thing about this box is those ratio variants I would call the small dollar books.
yeah, they are.
Almost not filler because they're good books, but the kind of stuff you look at and you're like, oh man, that's awesome. And then it keeps getting better and you're like, well, that's awesome too.
Most of the
Like
slab
a high
guys,
ratio variant, and you're like, oh man, now is it going to be a bunch of crap now?
dude, none of the slabs are worth less than $250.
I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I could see, the ones that would be the lower of the slabs are also remarked,
Yeah, they're signed and remarked.
and their remarks are very cool. I don't know. I think these are. I'd be surprised if you don't if you have any left tomorrow after the auction.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. I buy mystery boxes all the time from people.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do one.
Yeah.
Like, I did it like I used to do my poll boxes and everything else. How do I do it? By overdoing it.
So what's one of the best mystery boxes that you've gotten?
For like that I've bought?
Yeah.
Honest to God, I bought a mystery box from Torpedo Comics, and I got an Ultimate Fallout 4 9/6 first print.
Oh.
But that was
That's
the grand
shocking.
prize.
Yeah.
Grand prize.
I got. Did I win a grand prize from Torpedo or Boxed Heroes? I can't remember. One of the two. I should have.
Yeah.
I ended up selling it, but I got a Scotty Young book signed by like 7 people.
Yeah.
Slabbed in a 9/8. But community members that I've always enjoyed their boxes would be Man from Beantown. I've always enjoyed his.
Jack B.
Jack B is another one I've always.
Jack B does amazing boxes, and he curtails them. And almost all of his boxes are charity boxes, and like he puts like 25% of everything he gets out of them into charity. I mean, so I like Jack.
They're curated, for the most part. I mean, it's not, you're not picking your books, but you're telling him your interests, and he's throwing in stuff based on your interests.
Like if you tell him if you like Fantastic Four,
yeah,
he's gonna throw some Silver Age Fantastic Four in there.
Absolutely.
And it ain't gonna be crap. It'll be nice.
It'll be nice. I agree. And I'm trying to think, who are some other ones that have had some nice boxes? I'm trying to think.
El Rey Comics used to do pretty good ones. Who's the hot sauce guy? Who was the hot sauce guy? Oh my goodness.
The hot sauce guy.
The burrito box.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he never did like high dollar ones.
No.
I've always liked high dollar boxes, like $100 plus. I want a key or two in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna take a chance, right? I don't want to take a chance at getting crap. I want to take a chance that I'm gonna get something good. No matter what happens, I'm gonna get something good. It may not be something I like.
Yeah.
But the value is gonna be effing there.
Yeah, and a lot of community mystery boxes, your value is there.
Mm-hmm.
And it might have been when the box was made even more there, but the fluctuations in the markets, when you're just adding an extra $20-$30 or something to a box that's you've spent a couple $100 on, those profits can kind of dry up pretty quick in a matter of weeks.
Yep.
So if you'd have got them the minute they were made, you probably could have made a couple bucks on it if you flipped all of it. So that's what I like about your boxes, is because there's nothing in there that's what I would call like hot, you know? Like it's kind of tried and true books.
Everything in there has definitive value.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a FOMO book, you know, that you're trying to, you know, you bought 20 copies of and you're trying to get rid of.
True.
So,
and guys, this was not supposed to be a promo video about me and my mystery box. We're just trying to fill the time while the comic renders again.
But I do like giving tips about, you know, good mystery boxes, because I enjoyed getting Boxed Heroes for a while. They were
Boxed
great.
Heroes used to be the best subscription / mystery box there was. And same way with that Spider-Man booth, their superior boxes.
Yeah.
Their $250 boxes were amazing until about number 7. And then they...
Yeah, I think the last one I got was number...
My last one was 9.
Yeah, I think mine was 9 or 10. I might have gotten 10.
It was full of art prints.
Yes.
And I understand those things cost a lot of money, but I'm buying it for comics, not for art.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a bunch of art prints that I've gotten from Spider-Man booth and stuff like that. And I mean, I would say the art prints if somebody was selling them for $1, I wouldn't buy them.
Yep.
You know, they just weren't that great. I mean, They were good artists, but the prints just weren't
quality.
Yeah, just not their best work either. But
the dollar for dollar, the best subscription box there is the Bolo box. That is, oh my goodness, what's his name? What is his name?
You're talking about the Simple Man?
Yeah, Simple Man Comics Bolo box. Dollar for dollar, yeah, Simple Man Comics. There you go. Dollar for dollar, his subscription box, he calls it the Bolo box, is the best you can get. You usually get 4 to 5 books, all hot exclusives every month for $30.
Now,
and with that membership, you get into his Patreon.
Yeah,
it's a Patreon actually, and with that, you actually get into his private Discord where you can talk with him, ask him about stuff. And there's a good group of us in there that talk about spec and like what's going up and down and all sorts of stuff. So you can get into a lot of knowledge base by getting into those kind of groups.
And I only got a couple of Simple Mans because it was too hard to do while I was moving around so much.
Yep. Well, you move like every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah. But it was hard to get them because I wanted to get them while they were hot, you know, while the books were hot, but I missed a couple because they were sent to old addresses and I just turned it off. I don't even know if there's any spots left in the Bolo box.
I think there's 1 or 2 right now.
Okay.
But you can buy them now. He now has it where you can buy them, but it's not part of, like, you don't get all the other things that go with it. You can just buy the box monthly.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little bit higher than his Patreon. The Patreon,
I would assume that.
Yeah, the Patreon's the way to go for sure. But
Let's see how much time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the rendering.
Good. But like, I'm not gonna say that this is gonna be the best mystery box ever, because I haven't bought them all and I don't know. But from all the mystery boxes that I've gotten,
yeah, I can't say
I made sure
that I just didn't get unlucky and get some shitty boxes, because
yeah,
I mean, you know, when you're doing, that's why I like buying the small runs. Like when people do like 10, you know,
yeah,
it's because they're just more, I don't know. I feel like whoever's making them has more time to spend on quality instead of
then
just
quantity.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's, you know, you've got hundreds of books in front of you. You don't want to give out the same thing to everybody, so you're just trying to literally get your value to the, you know, to the price of the box, and then going back and throwing a couple extra comics on top.
That's what you do when you do fucking quantity.
Yeah.
That's the fucking Comic Tom fucking boxes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I got these exclusives left over from last month. I'll throw one on this, and I'm gonna say it's $30 value added.
And then I love his little video clips he does, right? Where he's got like 500 boxes and he has 3 keys in his hand and he puts them in 3 different boxes. And I'm like, well, that's another one I'm never going to fucking get.
Yeah, I've never gotten that
I dropped that subscription a long fucking time ago.
Although I did see Poser just open one. I don't know what month it was from. It was just a video he put up. It was a pretty decent box, actually. It was kind of surprising. It had I'm trying to think, it had some like bronze and stuff in it, which I was kind of surprised about. It was like, looked like some pretty decent bronze. But
see, that's so Boxed Heroes, right?
Yeah.
Box Heroes was a comic shop that had all this amazing stock and all these fucking crazy stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had his own personal collection and everything else, right? So he had just straight up amazing boxes.
Yeah.
Like money value there all fucking day long and then some, right?
Yep.
People pulling out ASM 300s in a fucking $40 mystery box.
I mean, there were probably, I bet there was 6 months where I ordered 2 boxes. You know,
and then
like, they were that good for a while.
And then what happens? He ran out of stock.
Yeah, he blew up.
Yeah, he blew up. He ran out of those kinds of books. He couldn't make every box that amazing now.
Yeah.
So now you look at them now, right? And they're still decent boxes, but the value is nowhere near where it was.
No.
And like Torpedo Comic mystery boxes, guys, they put Torpedo Comic prices on their comics, right? To make you feel like you got a great deal.
And that's the same with Box Hero started doing that when they started throwing reader copies in, you know, number 1, you know, like new release.
Yeah, a sticker with the number 1 or ratio or what was the other sticker? Exclusive.
Exclusive, yeah. So it's just, and you're like, okay, well, I could have bought all these books yesterday for cover price.
Yeah.
So, but it was all right. I mean,
but I know 420 is a lot of money. But
well, I mean, if I didn't think the value was there, I'd have been like, yeah, good luck, man. I hope you sell them all. But I was pretty impressed with what I saw. Like, I kind of wish I hadn't seen them because I'd like to get one, because there's a couple of those that have a lot of PC books in them.
Yeah, they really do. Every single box has a major key at least.
Yeah. Not to mention a signature series slab.
Yeah.
So All right, let's see
Wait
if this
for it.
sucker works.
So, if anybody would like one, because there's 5 people watching, if anybody would like one, they're numbered 1 through 10. They're already closed up, and I don't know which one's which. Hit me up in the messages, or you can claim it right now. But while the record's playing, I'm going to offer them for $400 because it's the Mad Chatter.
I'm just gonna.
Tomorrow, they're going to go back to the 420. So, because it's our show and everything else, $20 discount tonight.
Ooh.
If anybody wants one. What the hell, man?
All right.
It's I'm there's the only way I'm not going to sell out. There's only 5 people. I should be good.
Until they tell all their friends.
Well, they get until the record's over.
All right. Well, let's get it going then.
All right, guys. Hopefully,
Enjoy.
you all enjoy this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's going to work this time.
Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Santa Claus conquers the Martians. The Martians invade Earth and kidnap Santa Claus. Hello, boys and girls. We are going to read you a story called Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Look at the cover. In the center, 2 Martians standing dressed in their spacesuits. At their right, a robot is pointing at Santa Claus and says, "Santa Claus, you're coming to Mars with us." Santa is standing next to one of his helpers who says, "Why do they want you, Santa?" Now, let's open the book and we'll find out why the Martians want Santa Claus. Inside the cover, the words say, Joseph E. Levine presents Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, written by Glenville Marath, produced by Paul L. Jacobson, directed by Nicholas Webster, a Jailer production, an Embassy Pictures release. Now, let's begin our story, which starts on the first page in our book. I will tell you when to turn the page. Are you ready? Here we go. Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Something is the matter with the children on Mars. They are unhappy and depressed as they listlessly watch monitored television programs from Earth, where the joyous Christmas season is getting into full swing. Turn the page. Kimar, the leader of the Martians, is very worried as he watches his 2 children, Bomar and Girmar.
This interview is coming directly from the North Pole. Santa, do you think you'll be ready by Christmas Eve?
We've never disappointed the kids yet. Kimar presses a button on his belt panel, and the television clicks off.
I told you not to watch those silly Earth programs. Go to bed.
But I want to watch Santa Claus some more. Must we go to sleep now, Father?
Yes. I'll use the sleep spray again.
Reluctantly, the children lie down on their cots. Kimar pushes another button. Instantly, the children fall fast asleep. Meanwhile, the children's mother has returned from shopping.
Is the master here, Drapo?
Yes, ma'am. In there.
Kimar, I've bought some new food pills. Hamburgers, mashed potatoes, chocolate layer cake. I hope the children will like these. They've hardly eaten a thing in 3 days.
It goes deeper than that. They seem troubled. I mentioned this to my council chiefs today, and I learned it's the same with children all around the planet.
As leader of the Martians, you must do something about it. Why don't you go to the forest and consult with Cho-Chem, the ancient one?
That's a good idea. I will go.
Kimar pushes a button on his belt panel.
Attention, council chiefs. We will meet immediately at Cho-Chem's chair in Thunder Forest.
I'll go with you, Chief.
No, thank you, Dropo. You'd better stick to your vacuuming.
Turn the page. When Kimar reaches the forest, his chiefs are already assembled.
Cho-Chem, ancient one of Mars, I call upon you.
With thunderclap, an old man appears.
We need your advice. Something is wrong with our children. They don't eat, don't sleep. Their only interest is watching meaningless Earth programs on television.
It is early December on Earth, close to the time of Christmas, when the Earth children eagerly await the arrival of Santa Claus and his gifts.
But, Ancient One, what has this to do with our children?
We have no children on Mars. Our electronic teaching machines are attached to their brains while they are in their cradles. Information is fed into their minds in a constant stream. By the time they can walk, they are adults. They have never had fun.
What do you advise?
The children must be allowed to be children again. They must learn what it means to have fun. We need a Santa Claus on Mars.
With the thunderclap, Cho-Chem vanishes.
But where can we get a Santa Claus? There's only one, and he's on Earth.
Then we will bring him to Mars. We leave for Earth tonight.
That night, a spaceship carrying Kimar and his chiefs blasts off into space. Soon,
Entering Earth orbit. Now to find Santa Claus. Turn on magnoscopes, Voldar.
All right, but I'm against this whole plan. Our children are fine as they are. I don't want Santa Claus here, bringing them toys and games. They'll be playing, laughing, and running underfoot. They'll become a nuisance.
Do as you're told. We're over a city of some sort.
That's a city? All above ground? Why, we could destroy it with one blast of our Q-ray.
We have not come here to destroy anything, only to bring Santa Claus back to Mars. Do you see him?
Reluctantly, Voldar looks through his scope.
Why, I do see him. He's standing on a street corner, ringing a bell.
No. He's standing near the entrance of a building, next to a big black kettle.
Wait. I see another one.
Why, there are hundreds of Santa Clauses down there. Prepare for landing.
Turn the page. Suddenly,
Sir, Earth radar beams are being bounced off our ship.
Voldar, turn on the radar shield.
I have, but it's malfunctioning.
Rigna, check the radar box.
The box is opened and...
Droppo, what are you doing here?
Well, Chief, I went to the launching pad to say goodbye to you, and then I remembered that I've never been to Earth. I wanted to see it, so...
I may leave you there. Now get below. I'll deal with you later.
Kimar returns to the control room.
Prepare to land. We'll set down in that field near the lake.
Meanwhile, in a field near a lake, two children are talking.
The announcer on the radio says our radar picked up an unidentified flying object. They think it might have been a spaceship from another planet.
Maybe it was from Mars, Billy. What does a Martian look like?
I don't know, Betty. Nobody's ever seen one.
I don't believe there are any Martians.
You don't, huh? What would you do if one walked right up behind you?
I'd scream. Hey, Martians!
Turn the page.
Who are you?
We are from Mars. Don't be afraid. What is your name, boy?
Billy Foster, sir. And this is my sister, Betty.
Perhaps you can help us. We are trying to find one of your Santa Clauses. We have seen many of them in the city.
Oh, those are Santa's helpers. The real Santa Claus is in his workshop at the North Pole.
That's what we wanted to know. Come on, you two. We can't leave you here to inform the authorities.
Leave them alone, Voldar. We will take them only if they wish to come.
Oh, yes, please. I want to see Santa Claus.
Very well. Come along.
With everyone safely aboard, the spaceship takes off again. Soon,
Approaching North Pole. Prepare for landing. Droppo, you'll stay aboard and guard the children. Rigner, Hargo, Voldar, you'll accompany me. We will activate Torg.
Torg? To capture a roly-poly little man like Santa Claus?
We can't take any chances. We'll surround the workshop and send Torg in to get Santa. Nobody is to be harmed, unless he gets in our way.
Bah, nobody is to be harmed. What's happened to the great warriors of our planet? Mars used to be the planet of war. You will destroy us with your softness, Kimar. Santa Claus, games, toys, laughing children.
To your posts.
turn the page. As soon as the spaceship lands,
Torg, come out of the spaceship. Torg. Torg, follow me.
Soon?
That's the workshop. Come on. There's Santa. Get him, Torg.
Ho, 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 ho! Where did you come from? You're the biggest toy I've ever seen. Turn around.
Obediently, Torg obeys.
Very well made, too.
At the window,
By the great dog star, Santa is treating Torg like a toy.
he has become a toy.
We'll have to get Santa Claus ourselves. Come on.
The Martians burst into the room, ray guns drawn.
Santa Claus, you're coming with us.
Now turn the page.
No, no, you can't take him away. It's too near Christmas.
Volda fires his gun, and the helper seems to freeze like a statue. Angrily, the others move forward.
Get them.
In a minute, they are all standing like statues.
Why did you do that to my helpers?
It's harmless and will wear off in a little while. Now, come with us. We need you on Mars.
Let's go, old man. Back in the spaceship, Santa Claus is put into a locked room with Betty and Billy.
Why so glum, children?
It's exciting to meet you and to visit Mars, but we've been thinking about Mom and Dad. They're going to be angry.
Perhaps you'll find a way to go home soon. Now I have a riddle. What's soft and round, and you put it on the end of a stick and toast it in the fire, and it's green?
I give up. What?
A Martian marshmallow. Ho, ho, ho!
That's what we're turning into. Martian mallows. Soft, weak. That old man is a menace. And the Earthlings could be dangerous. I must get rid of them. Voldar enters the room, a plan forming in his mind. Well, well. And our Santa and the little Earthlings. It must be tiresome being cooped up here. Would you like to see the rest of the ship?
I don't trust you.
Come on. That's not the Christmas spirit. Let's go on a grand tour with Mr. Voldar.
Don't forget to turn the page. Did you turn the page? Good. Now, let's go on with our story. They all follow Voldar through the various rooms of the ship. Then...
And this room is in the airlock, the place where you come when you're ready to go out into space. You put on your spacesuit and go through that door.
Where's the control that opens the door?
Up on the control deck. Once the switch is pulled, a warning bell rings in here. Then, in 60 seconds, the door opens and you are pulled out into space.
That must be the door timer there.
they all turn to look. The sound of a door slamming shut brings them around.
Volder's gone.
I can't open the door. He's locked us in.
Perhaps he just stepped out for a moment.
No, he's not like Kimar and the others. He's bad.
Just then,
Listen, the alarm bell on the timer's ringing. That means in 60 seconds we'll be sucked out in space. Help! Help! Kimar!
Oh, Santa, what are we going to do?
What did you say this pipe was?
The air duct. But it's too small for anyone to crawl through.
Now turn the page. Up in the control room, Keymar hears the ringing of the bell.
Who is in the airlock? What's going on, Voldar?
They are interrupted by Droppo.
Chief, Santa and the children are missing.
Where are they?
Drifting around in space with the rest of the space junk.
You fool!
A bitter fight follows. Finally, Voldar gets the upper hand. But Keymar reaches out and pulls a switch on the control panel. The spaceship begins to tilt sharply. Keymar renews his attack.
Oh!
Finally,
Before I'm through with you, Voldar, you'll wish you were out there, drifting in space.
turn the page. Suddenly,
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
You're all right. I thought...
Well, when Voldar left us in the airlock and then came up here and through the door switch, we knew we had to clear out of that room in a hurry.
So we crawl through the air duct.
But how? The air duct is this big, Santa.
Ho, ho! Old Santa's been down some pretty tight chimneys.
But I don't understand.
Now, you wouldn't want me to give away my secrets, would you? Look at Voldar, poor man. He's fainted, just like someone who's seen a ghost.
Voldar is put into the locked room. Soon,
We've landed, Rignum. You and Hargo get Voldar and take him to the council room. He will stand trial immediately.
Right, Chief.
the Martians go below.
Merry Christmas, Voldar. On your feet and come with us.
As their only response is a muffled grunt.
Droppo!
Hurriedly, they unbind the excited Droppo.
Where's Voldar? I was handing him his food pills through the bars when he grabbed my wrists and...
Rigna quickly presses the button on his belt panel.
Kima, Voldar has escaped.
Well, that can only mean trouble. Put a constant guard on Santa and the Earth children. I have a feeling that Voldar will be back.
Turn the page. Meanwhile, Betty, Billy, and Santa are taken to Kemar's home.
Welcome, Santa Claus. We hope you will make the children of Mars happy.
Would you mind starting with our youngsters? They are inside studying.
So,
And therefore, the proper equation would be RC minus Y over 5 pi R squared to the 41st power. Next example. To determine the correct orbit.
the children catch sight of their visitors and rise to greet them.
Billy and Betty, this is Bomar and Girmar.
Hi.
And here is another Earth person who would like to meet you.
Ho, ho, ha, ha, he!
Finding Santa's laughter infectious, Betty and Billy begin laughing too. Slowly, Bomar and Girmar begin to smile. Their smiles become giggles, and then happy roars of laughter.
It's a miracle.
The next day, Kemar sets up a workshop for Santa Claus.
It's beautiful, but it's not much like the one I had at the North Pole.
Of course not. Here everything works automatically. If you want dolls, you push this button. For teddy bears, you push this one. Cars, this one. And so on.
That's certainly easy. We'll get right to work.
Santa, Droppo, and the children work busily all day.
My finger is tired from pressing buttons. I think I'll go put it to bed.
As they are leaving, Droppo stops beside a Santa Claus suit hanging on a clothes tree.
Pretty nice, eh? Lady Momar made it for me.
Could I try it on, Santa, please?
Sure, but it won't fit you. You'd have to fatten up first.
Turn the page. Droppo goes to his room. Then when everyone is asleep,
Santa's right. I've got to fatten up. I can try food pills, malted milk, chocolate cake, banana split, whipped cream. No, pills will take too long. Stuffing is what I need.
Droppo quickly stuffs 2 pillows under his coat.
Very good. Now for a little make-up.
Finally,
Ho, ho, ho! Now I'm Santa Claus. My finger isn't tired. I'm going to the workshop and make some more toys.
but someone has reached the workshop before him. Voldar and 2 companions.
There it is, Voldar. The toy machine.
Come on.
Stealthily, Voldar opens the machine and makes some quick changes in the wiring.
That should fix it. The toys will never be the same.
Someone's coming.
The intruders duck behind the conveyor belt as Droppo enters.
What a break. Santa Claus.
He's alone. There are no guards. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the...
Come with me, my fat little friend. I have plans for you.
Turn the page. The next morning, in Kimar's house,
Kimar, I can't find Droppo.
I loaned him my other suit last night. He has probably put it on and gone over to the workshop to pretend he's Santa Claus. Let's go and see.
but
He's not here, Santa.
That's funny. The lights are on. Well, he'll turn up. Let's get started.
Santa goes to the toy machine.
1 teddy bear and 1 doll.
Immediately, 2 toys appear.
Santa, stop the machine. This teddy bear has a doll's head.
And this doll has a teddy bear head.
I can't understand it. Let's try a baseball bat.
But
It's a bat with a tennis racket head. I'd better call Father.
when Kimar comes, he peers into the machine.
Someone has deliberately switched all the wiring. This, the disappearance of Droppo, and the Santa Claus suit. It all adds up to Voldar.
Kimar leaves the workshop. Suddenly,
Voldar,
Surprised to see me?
you're under arrest.
Stop playing with toys, Kimar. My weapon is more powerful than that ray gun. I'm holding Santa Claus, and one false move means your ho-ho-ho man will be destroyed.
What do you want, Voldar?
Here are my terms. First, destroy the toy machine. Second, I'll release Santa if you promise to send him and the Earthlings back to their planet and forget about this Christmas nonsense.
But, Voldar, are you sure you have Santa Claus?
You know I have him.
turn the page. Kimar opens the door to the workshop.
Then who is that?
But I left him in my cave, under heavy guard.
Maybe Santa has powers you don't know about. All right. Come on into this storeroom. We'll wait there for the guards to come and take you back to jail.
What are you going to do with me?
You'll stand trial before the council. I don't think you'll be causing any more trouble.
Furtively, Voldar eyes the plank, which rests on a box between them. Then, furiously, Voldar flings himself at Kimar. Taken off guard, Kimar goes down before Voldar's attack. In a few minutes, Kimar is unconscious on the floor. Billy, coming out into the hall, overhears Voldar and runs back into the workshop.
Santa, Voldar's in the storeroom. He's coming to get you.
Oh? Well, maybe he'd like to have fun with our toys. We'll see that he does. Won't we, kids? Now, this is what we'll do.
Turn the page. Moments later, Voldar enters the workshop.
Ho, ho, ho. We meet again.
I don't know how you got away from me before, but you won't do it this time.
Voldar points his ray gun at Santa, ready to fire. Then,
Okay, kids.
then, angrily, Voldar starts toward Santa Claus. Quickly, Girmar rolls dozens of marbles toward the advancing Martian. Turn the page. Voldar now becomes the target of an all-out aerial attack. Then the ground force strikes. Then,
All right, children. You can stop now.
the children come out of their hiding places, breathless and happy. Suddenly,
Droppo! I escaped from the cave where Voldar was having me held, and here I am.
Just look at him, Kimar. You don't need me here. You have a wonderful Santa Claus of your own.
I think you are right.
Oh, oh, oh!
turn the page. Soon, Santa Claus and the Earth children are at the spaceport.
Goodbye, Billy. Goodbye, Betty dear. We're going to miss you.
Goodbye, Santa. Thank you for bringing happiness to our children.
I've left you in good hands. My substitute will carry on for me.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Droppo Claus is here.
In a few minutes, the spaceship is on its way toward the planet Earth to deliver the children and Santa Claus, just in time for Christmas.
Oh, we don't have to listen to that song again. It was good enough. Yeah, so that was something. J1, not sure if you're there or not. But not quite the same as the movie, but you know, nice little Christmas story for the kids and stuff like that. You know, the Martians and the.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. I like the voices in this were good. I
missed the over the top guy. Page 13. Like, dude, I missed that. It was like this guy was like a little kid. It was like a nice old man talking to a little kid. Turn the page now. Did you turn it?
I found him kind of snarky. It was like, turn the page. But yeah, no, it was good, man.
I enjoyed it.
Those old things, yeah.
But I was sitting here and I'm like, wait, no, not right now. Come on, it's almost over. And then I was like, never mind. I lost that battle.
Oh yeah, we have to go over and check out Barbarian Kung Fu's power records.
Do you really?
I enjoyed
the power records were the the 45s that came out in the late 70s, mid 70s.
Yeah. So between the two of us, we should all have some good stuff. We got the golden records. He's got the power records.
Well, we have. I've got half of Batman done, downloaded.
Okay.
I'll get the other half of it, and then this weekend, because my camping trip got canceled, I hope to literally just sit down with the scanner and scan the pages, and then I'll crop them so they're individual pages on each one image. So hopefully I'll have that done.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I could work on them this weekend.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Okay. Well,
because I done spent too much money on comics. So between this bad boy,
yeah,
Mr. Barbarian Kung Fu sold me a New Mutants 98. Mr. Unknown Comic Guy sold me a What If Venom Deadpool. Fantastic Comics, an IG seller, sold me a Amazing Spider-Man number 31. There's a reason I'm having this mystery box sale, guys.
Yeah.
I kind of need to.
What grade's the 31?
It's around a 4, 5.
Nice.
I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, you get these beauties in every once in a while, and you're like, whoo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So,
well, brother, got anything else to say?
Yeah. You and I, and this is like, you and I need to have our sit down talk about what we're gonna send in and not send in to the McFarlane signing. And that's just a friendly reminder to the individuals. They have to be there by, I think it's November
11/11.
11th? 11th?
Yep. 11/11.
They got to be in by. All right, I'll be keeping an eye out for that one, Barbarian.
Ooh. Okay.
But yeah, that's actually on my list. That's on my list. I'm not gonna lie. But that's just your friendly reminder for folks out there to figure out what you want to send and what you want to submit. Find yourself a submission guy, and you don't even have to have a membership to send stuff into the McFarlane signing.
Yeah.
At all.
Nope.
You don't even need a free, like, you should get a free membership with CGC to do it.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to have that, right?
Yeah, you can literally download the form.
I am not seeing
him.
Yeah. I'm not seeing him doing many more of these.
Yeah, probably not too many more.
I mean, he's in his 60s.
I mean, he's spreading out to multimedia.
Yeah, he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Right? He does this for the fans, and he don't do it for the money.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's why I'm saying I don't see him doing a whole lot more of them.
No, because I mean, since he's been doing them in the last 20 years, I mean, they are just rolling pallets of books into him, and he's doing them for 3 to 5 days, 8, 9, 10 hours a day at a crack. So
they literally lay out a warehouse full of tables with the books all laid out, and all he does is just come through and go signature, 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 signature. Signature. I mean,
your arm's got to be cramping just from faking it,
right? Like, they probably have an arm and hand masseuse there for him, and that's not an exaggeration. I really mean that. I bet they really do.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably. Yeah, I'd have I'd have icy hot patches all up and down my arm before I even started. So,
Oh,
all right,
man.
brother. Well, I was gonna, had we gotten started on time, I was gonna see if we could have talked about. You heard that the Netflix Grendel has been canceled.
Yes, why?
I don't know. Actually, they did all the filming and they've canceled it. And I
Makes
saw
no
that they
fucking
were.
sense.
It
You know what?
doesn't.
It's probably not woke enough.
Well, they were gonna shop it around, so
It probably wasn't woke enough.
yeah.
Like Batgirl, dude, that blew my mind. Let's
Yeah, I
spend
can't
$50
believe
million
that.
making a movie and then just cancel it. Or was it Catwoman or Batwoman? What was it?
Batgirl.
Catgirl, Batgirl, Batgirl. Yeah.
I think that that movie, I think they kind of saw the writing on the wall that it was going to be worth more scrapped than actually being released. But
Oh, dude, they'll do a huge write off on it.
yeah, exactly.
They saved themselves money by not doing it out the rest. I bet. But
yeah, there was another
damn.
topic that I was. Oh, you saw Armor Wars has been upgraded to a film instead of a series.
No.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that one. That it's got to be Stark in that.
I've heard rumblings that it was the reason it got upgraded to a film was because he's coming back.
Well, they're going to pull him out of the multiverse.
Yeah,
they're going to be like, there's no way. There's something tragic is going to happen, right? And we're not going to have Reed Richards yet, right? And we're going to need a brain. And Bruce Banner's not going to be able to cut it because he's Alan Sakaar, right?
Right.
So, what do we do? Well, fuck it. Let's go grab Tony Stark from another universe where he didn't die. Poof. That's the glory of the multiverse.
Yeah, I mean we
can't do that with fucking Black Panther.
Right.
He really did die, so we can't do that with Black Panther. But with like anybody that's died in comics, like I can have my Chris Evans Captain America back.
Yep.
I don't have a man crush. I really don't. But he plays that part perfect.
He plays it right. Yeah, he plays it right.
Dude plays it right.
Yep.
Like,
absolutely.
dude, he is better at Captain America than Tony Stark than Robert Downey Jr. is at Tony Stark. And Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean they're both very good. I can't I would say I like Robert Downey Jr. better.
Acting wise, I can give you that too, but I mean like the way they play true to character, I can do this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Dude.
All right.
The Punisher War Machine, dude, I'm with you on that one too.
Yeah. Yeah. I just hate I feel like the last 10 things I've been excited for have been a complete letdown.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But all right, brother. We'll go ahead and shut her down for tonight.
Let's call it. I know it's late, guys.
Yeah.
I know we started late. Part of that's my fault. Part of that's fucking technology.
Yeah.
And part of it is we goddamn we were gonna have we were like, do we go without a record? And I'm like, fuck no, we'll just push it. I want a record. We hadn't had one in a couple of weeks. I want a record. I mean, it's kind of an addiction. It's a sin for me. I enjoy it.
I love them. People love them. I'll have to go look back at Did Helvetica post the other ones?
Not that I've seen yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I know we did one.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for staying up with us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're
All
worth
right.
it.
So until
Oh,
next Thursday.
Dark Side. Read his comment because I fucking am too, dude.
Yeah, I'm not like super jacked about it, but I'll see it in the theater.
Dude, as long as he doesn't bring his campy fucking that little funny humorism stuff he does in just about every movie, like that's not Black Adam. Black Adam was a straightforward fucking cold-blooded guy. He didn't really joke around much.
I think The Rock, Dwayne Johnson gets it because he had a lot of negotiating to do to get this movie out. Like he had a lot of things that demands that he had. So
that's what I'm hoping, Darkseid. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that too. But anyway, y'all, thank you for staying up with us. We'll see you next week for another episode